And of course, ladies and gentlemen, making their way to the ring, representing the Bean Machine, as always, I would argue the most popular star in all of VWA, Josie Galvin, Joes to his friends. Really looking to prove himself here. Has been on an absolute tear on the main roster of VWA, and is looking to continue that momentum up against someone who you would think is a close friend of the man, but business comes first, of course. And as always, accompanied by the devil on his shoulder, Assassina, the Fiend makes his way to the ring, unable to capture the Men's Division Championship off of John Bigson a couple of weeks ago. Now looking to start rebuilding that momentum, trying to rebuild his reputation here in the VWA Academy roster. And always Assassina by his side. Hellsent know the value of the numbers game. Assassina, a pivotal role often in the matches that the Fiend is involved with. What I can guarantee, ladies and gentlemen, is if it's a match with Hellsent, it's almost certainly going to be a match that involves some kind of shenanigans. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, as always, this match is scheduled for one fall. And there is no time limit this time. Massive springboard clothesline off of the Fiend, immediately cutting off Josie. Takes him down with a Russian leg sweep. And now really starting to apply the pressure to the Fiend. Pale Face has entered the building. How are you doing, good sir? The Fiend not allowing Josie any kind of momentum. Maintaining complete control as we see Assassina there in the corner looking on. Also just realized those two things should have been turned on. That's my bad. I'm a professional. We do it live. Atomic drop to Josie as they brawl on the outside. Ref at a 2 count already. Josie stops the Fiend in his tracks, throwing him back into the ring. Are we going to start to see the heat that Josie's always going on about? Maybe we are, as he stops the Fiend once again, gets control of the neck and throws him over to the ropes. Seeing those punches, those Louisville sluggers. Goes to the cover. Steph getting in there. Kick out at 1. For those of you who may not be aware, of course, Josie does have a very decorated boxing career as well. Performed up at Hen House in Paleto Bay. And once again there was one of the most popular performers that Hen House was ever to find. Trained by Adam Smith. But of course now, mentor and student turned into bitter rivals. The Fiend taking out the shin of Josie. Steph's the referee going in for the cover. Kick out at 1 as well. Gonna take a lot more to take either of these guys down. Steven looking for a splash off the springboard. Josie able to get away from it though. Flying forearm there from Stephen O'Hara. Going over to the middle rope now. What's the Fiend thinking about? Frog splash from the Fiend. I went for a moonsault as well. But Josie, very well educated in the art of the moonsault, able to avoid it. It's going to escape to the outside. Rolls back in, but gets cut off by the Fiend. Going for a clutch submission here. Not able to lock it in though. The Fiend, I'm looking for some kind of chop there, I think. But Josie locks him into a Tree of Woe hold. Gonna have to break that though. Choking him out in the corner. Steph, the referee, desperately trying to get some kind of control. And now Josie is the one. In the corner. Caught on the ropes. The Fiend with a leg drop off the springboard. What the Why is Bobby Roode here? What is this? What is Bobby Roode doing here? Josie going for the pin. Immediate kick. We had this last week as well. Bianca Belair getting involved last week. Who did not want to show up tonight. Bobby Roode now. And Josie in the corner. Are you down with that? Going for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Disaster kick to the Fiend. I'm getting security out here. Security is now escorting Bobby Roode outside the building for getting involved in this match. I am launching a formal investigation into WWE after this to see what the hell is going on. That's 2 weeks in a row my show has been interrupted, and I have nothing to do with it. I didn't book this. I didn't ask for this. Josie throwing Fiend to the outside. Mark my words, I will be having a phone call with Triple H as Josie assaults that knee on the dangerous outside floor. And the Fiend sent into the ring post. Referee at the count of 6. These guys have to bring it back in the ring. The Fiend and Assassina, hell sent of 1 by count out before. Josie knows to be aware of it. Knows to be looking on for shenanigans. And it does look like Assassina now starting to get involved. Arguing with Josie on the outside. And the Fiend takes full advantage. Forearm in the corner. Takes Josie down. Went for a splash from the corner, but Josie able to sidestep. I do believe yet the Fiend is bleeding now. Josie looking for a dive. Takes out the Fiend. Assassina able to get away from that before getting caught in the crossfire. Now goes for the cover. And a kick out at 1 from the Fiend. What is this madness? Oh, the Fiend sent into the referee, Steph. I think Josie could be looking for it again. The Fiend able to get out of that corner. Knows to avoid the down with that. Amazing kick from Josie. Off of the ropes. Josie now looking to gain momentum. Fiend in the corner. Able to escape down with that once again. Going for the cover. Kick out at 1 from Josie. And I think Fiend might have been looking for the $1 million stunner as well. but Josie able to get away from it. Fiend now in the ropes, fighting back. There is that springboard clothesline from the Fiend. And now assaulting Josie, a flurry of blows. Working on that arm. Heading now to the top rope. What could we be about to see here? Arm drag off of the top rope. A beautiful move from O'Hara. And there it is, spinning into his own hand. And a running forearm as well. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. The Fiend able to put away Josie, sending a message. What an incredible, incredible showing from Josie. Very, very well done. But not enough this time to put away the Fiend. Not even the assistance of Bobby Roode was enough to put him away. The numbers game came in clutch once again. But next, ladies and gentlemen, the numbers game continues, as Adam Smith will be accompanying Gina Moretti as they go up against the women's division champion, Jade Knight. Very curious to see what the champion plans to do with this potential new #1 contender. This is a non-title match. As we say, the number one contender spot is not in contention. We have plans for that in a few weeks' time. More on that later. But it will be Gina Moretti, Jade Knight, Adam Smith in the corner, one-on-one. That is up next.